Hello, my name is Preethi, TRB Padikalam Vanga. Today we are going to see the set of 4 questions based upon the magnetic circuits. The first question is, magnetic measurements use ballistic test to determine dash. They have given you the 4 different options to you. Yeah, that is the magnetic measurements such as the things like the flux density, the BH curve, hysteresis loop, the magnetizing force H. So everything is done by the test like DC test, AC test and steady state test. The DC test is otherwise called as ballistic test, we can say. Okay. So what are things we can able to measure? It means that we can able to select by means of the ballistic test method, we can measure the flux density, magnetizing force, BH curve and hysteresis loop of the specimen. So better we have to select the option number C. Okay. And the next question is, what is the SI unit of the magnetic permeance? The SI unit of the magnetic permeance. So what is the meaning of permeance first? The permeance, it means that it is the measure of the ease with which flux can be set up in a material. In other ways, we can say it measures the magnitude of the flux for the number of turns in the electrical circuit. So normally it is a reciprocal of the reluctance. Reciprocal of the reluctance. So the SI unit of magnetic permeance will be Webers per ampere turn. Webers per ampere turn. Otherwise we can call it as Henry. Okay. The SI unit of magnetic permeance is Webers per ampere turn. Otherwise we can call it as Henry. And the next question we are going to see. Yeah, the rate of the change of the current in a 4 Henry inductor is 2 amps per second. Find the voltage across the inductor. Yeah, so we need to employ the formula to find out the answer. So what is the formula we can able to employ it here? Yeah, I will tell you. So an inductor is a passive element that stores the energy in the form of the electromagnetic field. Then we need to measure what is the voltage across the inductor. So the formula will be V is equal to L into di by dt. You came across this formula, am I right? V is equal to L into di by dt. So here we need to find out the voltage across the inductor. So L will be 4 Henry they have given to you, and the rate of the change of the current with respect to time is 2 amps per second. So 4 into 2, it gives you 8 volt. The answer will be 8 volt. So we need to employ the simple formula to find out the answer. So the formulas we should keep it in our mind. The next question, the energy required to build up the current I in the coil of self inductance L is dash. So they have given you 4 different formulas to confuse us. Anyway, we need to memorize the formula. Actually, inductor means what? The coil which stores the magnetic energy in a magnetic field. Am I right? So the SI unit of the inductance will be Henry. Yeah. Then what is the magnetic potential energy stored in the inductor? That we can write it as, please keep it in mind, half into Li square. Half into Li square, where L is the inductance of the inductor and I is the current flowing through it. So better you please choose the option number D. In order to confuse us, they have given you 4 different options. So please select the correct option, half Li square. And yes, my dear friends, I think this video is helpful for you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you and thank you for your support.